Alright guys, right here on display today is a little late of a review, you know. Sorry I didn't get it early. Sorry the first video you didn't see wasn't mine. I know it's such a shame, but I'm going to make the best video out of all of them. Right here we have the 2015 December release of Jason Lives, or Jason's Lives. Could be a soap opera, could be a box of bullshit. Let's find out what this is. So this is the 6th Friday the 13th film in the series. This is Jason Lives, and this is a box with the poster on it talking about Jason Lives with a tombstone. You got the tombstone, and you got the illuminated. You got the lights coming through the mask, kind of doing that whole thing. The back is kind of nifty. It says, as a child, Tommy Jarvis did what many others died trying to do. He killed Jason Voorhees, the mass murderer who terrorized the residents of Crystal Lake. Years later, tormented by the fear that maybe Jason isn't really dead, Tommy and a friend, who they didn't seem was important enough to name, might as well say some asshole, make a fateful trip to Jason's grave. What a treat, guys. So this is the, BAM! Ready? This right here, as you can see in all its glory, and all its sexiness, this is the Tim the Toolman Taylor of Jason's. He's got his utility belt, because after he gets done, there goes that joke. So here's his utility belt that he has. Now this is Jason in his grave, among things. As you can see, he's supposed to be laying down, and there's his grave. He's in his grave site, the site of where he was buried. And for someone being buried, his clothes look like they were just bought. They're freshly cleaned, almost like someone ironed them. I'm not really sure what was going on there, but this is the figure. This is the display. And just from this windowed box, we have the mask, the hunting knife, the machete, ethnic thrown in there. We have Jason Voorhees' actual tombstone. Not the pizza, but the actual thing. And then we have the actual rod that Tommy Jarvis stabbed repeatedly because he's a freak. No, he's not. I'm not a freak. Okay? That was a little Dark Knight for you, in case you weren't ready for that shit. Now, guys, I actually have two, not one, but two Jasons. This one's in the box.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the beat.
Here he is. This is Jason Voorhees. This is how he walks. Let's talk about the articulation. He's got the shoulders, he can do that, or he can. So when you first get the figures, they're very tight, almost like a virgin. But once you break it in, it gets easier and easier. Am I right? And you don't approve of that joke?
No.
Isn't that just too bad? You can just if you zoom in on his shirt, please. There's bullet holes from taking big hits, and as you can see, this is the same outfit he had from the last two movies prior. Now, when you first get your Jason, like I was saying, he's a little tight, but once you break him in, you know, it looks like he's kind of, you know, you know, it's kind of like that. I'm sorry, I had to have a little fun. He's got his utility belt, and for his accessories, there's the tombstone, which it's a hard plastic. Isn't that fun? Next on the list is the rod, which is already broken, as you can see. It does connect, but it's shit. This wasn't planned. I have no idea, but it's actually good because I don't want him to carry this. It's fucking stupid. What I do like, however, is that if he holds each of them... So really, guys, what happens is if you look at this one, you connect, you zoom in, you connect the rod. So if I wanted to, I could glue it, but in reality, I think it's a lot cooler if I position these in his hand like so. Kinda. You guys ready for that? For that drum solo? Huh? Look at him go! Hey yeah, look at that! Yeah. So you got his rod and his staff. Be very careful, or it'll break, as we learned. Next we have his hunting knife, which I have to give props to NECA because this is the most sturdy knife I've ever seen. I don't think this is ever gonna break. This is a fantastic knife. The detail, can you zoom in on that son of a bitch for me? The detail is something magnificent. You see that? I gotcha. It was a little gaff, a little goof. Next we have his machete, which is also very nice. Little bendy. Get bendy with Wendy just a bit. A little bit of that. This could break. I do like how they decided we're just going to leave this silver. You know, because that last little bit of fucking paint would have jacked the price up by $20. So they left this. Okay. And then what we've all been waiting for, the mask. Now this is very movie accurate just because you cannot see Jason's eyes through most of the movie, but right in the opening scene, everyone seems to forget that you see into his eyes, and inside his eyes, he comes walking in like a fucking Nazi with the machete, and he slashes it. And the blood goes running down the screen. So, to be honest, I don't really care for the mold of the mask, like the shape. I have, I have another NECA Jason. I like this mask a lot better. This is the remake. However, NECA fucked up once again because he doesn't have his little things right there. But if you look at the difference, see how this one's more edged, more rounded on the sides? Do you see that? You know, it's okay, but let's talk about his zombied face. Now, this is probably one of my favorite parts of the figure, and the only thing I would do different is I wish they had more like maggots on him, because you remember in the movie there was just fucking worms and maggots all over his face, like a bukkake of like worms and maggots. But in this one, you know, there's a little Lyme disease, little what is it called? What's that makeup called you just got?
What?
What's the name of the makeup thing you got from Sephora?
Which one?
What is it called? God, don't wreck the video. What is it called? It's one of the names of the thing.
Too Faced?
No.
Benefit?
Like the type that it is, not the name brand. The name of... You're ruining the video. Please help me. Mildew.
Mildew.
Little mildew's growing on his fucking head, as you can see. It's green mildew. You also see his mouth. He's kind of a little fucking retarded. He's kind of got the syndrome of a Down. But other than that, guys, I love... Let's put that mask on. This is Jason Lives. Very nice figure. Articulation in the knee. The feet. He does come with an interchangeable hand, but a glove, I should say, but who gives a fuck. He's got a little bendy... He can do that. That's kind of exciting. And I like to imagine that my Jason kind of has like a Michael Myers thing going on. So I like to pose him like this. But by the way, very easy to see that, just like, yeah. You see that one? What do you think? No, seriously, do you like it?
Sure.
So yeah, so that's my review of Jason, Friday the 13th, Part 6. Jason Lives. Pretty cool figure by NECA. I wouldn't say he's one of my favorites, but he is pretty badass in his own way. I think my favorite NECA figure is probably Leatherface. Just for detail and everything. What would you say? What's your opinion? There's Freddy, Leatherface, Terminator.
I like Freddy.
Terminator's probably my least favorite, not because of the figure, but the way they did his knees. They're not. Oh shit. They're not. They don't. They're all fucked up.
I like Freddy and Leatherface.
Now, why do you like them though? Because I'm not so much.
Can I show them?
Yeah. Keep it on him. Oh, did you get me? No. I don't want them to see me. Zoom in on Freddy. Now,
Okay.
Clearly Michael's about to fuck Freddy up. I love all the Ultimate figures, but I mean in the sense of just like attention to detail, I guess. I was hoping that alright, I'm gonna get real serious now. I was hoping that with the Jason figure that he would be a lot more dirty, seeing as he was buried in the fucking ground. And you know, it's pretty clean. There's a few blood stains.
Sorry, I see Leatherface just.
Leatherface and Terminator are all fucked up. She actually knocked them over. This is my collection, guys. In case you were wondering, there's a few
so sorry.
There's a few old school McFarlanes in there, like the Jason Goes to Hell, and I have the original McFarlane Leatherface to do a side by side. But you know, I have the Joker. I have Scream. That's a McFarlane. Ash in the back. But for my NECA, I have Michael. I have Jason, and then the Ultimates, and then of course I have the Predator. The game from the game, Janet Fucker, you know, and then I have Hellraiser and the Cenobites. Pretty rad, dude. So that's that. I really wasn't intended on showing you guys my broken fucking collection that my girlfriend knocked over. It'd look a lot better if she didn't fuck it all up. But hey, that's life. So back to the can you get back to this fucking thing, please?
Alright, we're done.
So yeah. So just to do a side by side, this is the Jason Lives, and this is the remake of Jason. So there's that. I really do enjoy this figure.
You also did a few custom paint job on this.
Oh yeah,
one.
I just fucking splattered it up.
He doesn't necessarily come that bloody, but
You could let's just say it was that time of the month when I did it. But yeah, so this is the Ultimate Jason. Great. There's, like I said, 25 points of articulation. Very, probably one of my most broken in figures. I took him to physical therapy, and he's just on a fucking roll, as you can see. Only bad thing I have to say about this figure, besides the, you know, that it's not all dirtied and this just falls off way too easily. And I know that's kind of a lame complaint, but out of 5, I'd give him a 4. He's a 4 out of 5 for the figure. NECA, you guys definitely did a very movie accurate Jason, to the extent of just how he looks, but the detail of his clothes, I think, is a little lacking. And maybe I'm just a gore hound. I would like to see a little more blood on these figures. I know they're never really covered,
obviously.
but I like to, you know, when you have a character like Leatherface, that guy should just be drenched. I mean, let's be realistic. Freddy Krueger, you know, he never was really drenched, but someone like Jason, you know, where the fuck does all the blood go? That's where I'm gonna leave you. So be sure to dislike if you don't like it. I don't know why you wouldn't like it, but you know, it would make me happy if you did like it. And make sure to subscribe even if you hate it, just so I can get that view and feel better about myself. So guys, I hope you enjoy. Oh, he looks like he's ready to squab. He's ready to squab. Look at that. Put him up. Put him up. Put him up. Put him up. How does the Cowardly Lion do it? Put him up. How do you do it? I don't even. That's I gave it a shot. So yeah, this is Jason Lives, Friday 13th. Here's him in his fucking display box. I fucking love how they look in the box. But I also like to fuck around with mine, you know.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
His mask flew off. That's the shit I'm talking about. Motherfucker! So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys, I'm just gonna... The fuck kind of angle you filming at? What the fuck are you doing? Alright guys. You guys have a good night. He does have an interchange. His head comes off, which is a nice touch, because when I play with my figures, I like to, always chop their heads off. He doesn't have a secondary head. So that's a little fucking gay. But other than that, it's pretty damn cool. So end this video. This is a long-ass video. I hope you guys liked it. For all my new people viewing this who aren't subscribed to me, I like to, fuck around, you could say, in my videos. I just like to have fun. But I am definitely very much into these figures and this type of shit. So don't think I'm bashing these things. I love them. I wouldn't own them if I didn't. It's very heartfelt. I'm catching a case of the feels. So I'm just gonna... You can end it right there.